I think expedition sailing has a lot, um, not a lot more to offer, but I think it's got a wider variety of things to offer than regular cruising. So I think it's a really interesting route that not too many people know about.
Mhm.
Yeah, and about that, like we were looking at some of the excursions.
Yeah, I wanna hear about what is there a specific excursion that passengers went on that you were like, "Wow, that's really cool, like, people need to know about this?"
Um, in the time that I was on the venture, I think we definitely had a few um, excursions that I think were really interesting. My personal favorite was always the Indian Islands up kind of to the northern end of Southeast Alaska. You weren't actually going ashore while you were at the Indian Islands, but you were able to drive through and see. We take all the passengers out on small boats called Zodiac, and we just kind of drive
Mhm.
around and you see these islands in the middle of nowhere that are just teeming with wildlife. The water behaves in a really weird way because you've got all these really deep channels meeting up with the Pacific Ocean. It's just a really interesting side of places like Alaska or Mexico that you just don't get to see if you're just going down there for a week, and doing the usual tourist route.